Today, we honor our 2020.
What do we want to bring?
Before the achievements, before the celebrations, here's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at Adrian College TV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
Continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today. Years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence.
I believe that if you get your degree, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking.
Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest by U.S. News and World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1-to-15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College.
It worked before. I don't know what happened. I probably need something. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Now?
Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest by U.S. News and World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1-to-15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College. Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest, a U.S. News and World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1-to-15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College. Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest, a U.S. News and World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1-to-15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College. Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest, a U.S. News and World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1-to-15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College. Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest, a U.S. News and World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1-to-15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College. Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest, a U.S. News and World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1 to 15 faculty to student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College.
I'm a special ed social worker.
And I'm a third-year public affairs major.
I'm an action filmmaker.
I'm a recent graduate from Michigan State University.
I'm an underwater cinematographer.
So I didn't really decide I wanted to become a pilot till after college.
Jevi is like a consolidated platform where I can have focused information in a couple swipes.
Involve yourself as many opportunities that you can.
The number one most important thing is knowing your own weaknesses.
Proper planning.
Breakfast.
It's always something different, something new.
The fact that you can be another small voice that adds to a beautiful space. That's what I'm here for.
First, for the visiting comments. Adrian, a freshman from Detroit, number 0.
To become a future Bulldog and get recruited by Adrian College? Do you display characteristics of tenacity, drive, and determination? With over 50 teams on campus, there are plenty of opportunities to further both your athletic and academic career. For all recruiting inquiries, head to www.adrianbulldogs.com and click on the Recruit Me tab at the top right of your screen. Your future with the Bulldogs is closer than ever.
On senior night inside the Maryland Sport and Fitness Center, it's the penultimate game of the regular season as the Adrian College Bulldogs host the University of Olivet Comets in MIAA action. Both teams are looking to close the year with some momentum and some pride. Hello friends, my name is Nathan Lindner, joined alongside Remington Gilniak. We'll hear from Ava Ager in just a moment. But first, Remy, how much does a night like this change the way a team plays when you know it's the last time you're walking out onto this floor this season?
Well, I think it's going to allow these players to just simply play loose. You're not walking on eggshells. There's not much to play for here at the end of the season. You can just step out on the court, you can play your own game, and just let your game speak for itself tonight.
And for more on senior night and the emotion these players are feeling, we'll go down to Ava Ager. Ava, what's the feeling like down there on the floor right now?
Well, senior night brings a lot of different energy in here. Tonight is the last time that these seniors are going to step on this court. The emotion is real. From the fans in the stands to the players on the floor, it is crazy in here. Tonight's about a celebration of a journey while still competing at a high level. Back up to you guys.
Thank you, Ava. We'll check on you more throughout the game. Remy, we talked to Olivet coach Peter Sabidi before the game, and he said early he wants his team to make shots. They shot it very well in practice this week, and with Adrian College playing that usual 3-2 zone, if they can make shots early, they can stay in this game.
Absolutely. Last time these two teams met, Olivet shot just 7.7% from three, and early on, those missed shots just put them in such a big hole that they were never able to fully climb out of, and that's what led to that 40-point loss for Olivet.
Yeah, 40-point loss back there in December. Early now in February, both teams, they've had a rough February, but the difference is how they've lost. Adrian's been in games but hasn't finished. Olivet has struggled to score consistently for 4 quarters. They also share a common opponent and recently close in the standings in Alma, and the results tell a story. Adrian beat Alma by 13 and shot nearly 50% from the floor. Olivet lost to Alma by 17 and shot just 31%. That's a pretty clear contrast.
Absolutely. Adrian, the better team on paper coming into this one, but well, they played the game for the reason.
Just set for tip-off now. It's Ix and Bush. Quick out to Tierman off the glass, and Bulldogs score 2 off the bat.
Listen to that crowd eruption, Nate. This crowd knows it's senior night, and they get it to Tierman right away. Senior getting the first bucket of the game.
Love to see it. Here's Ava Lord. Outside kick up top for Guzman. Down the arc. Here's Burtis. Post entry to Hatefield now on the outside. Burtis for three. Can't get the roll. Rebound goes to Liner. 30 seconds in, we push the pace. Morgan Babb drives left towards the baseline. Kicks out for Tierman. Liner around the wing. Lish, the lone senior not a senior in the starting lineup. Hicks in the post, works the way around, throws it off the glass, can't get it to fall. Quickly come the Comets in transition. Here Guzman kicks out the streaking Bush, poked away, diving for Lish out in front of everybody. Left hand, finger roll, it's good.
Couple nice defensive plays there. It was initially Liner who poked it away, but then Lish comes in and completes the steal for the Bulldogs.
Back with Lord, Lish pressures up top. Inside for Bush. Defended by Babb, getting double teamed almost by Liner. Kicks up top, here's Guzman. A left and now Burtis to the corner for Lord. Lord works inside but dribbles right into a double team. Coach wanted to travel, Bulldogs come away with it. Here's Babb, kicks it ahead to Lish. Lish pump, goes up again, and cook 6-0 run here for the Bulldogs.
More defense turning into offense for the Bulldogs. Back-to-back possessions now.
Replay, Clement, replay.
And coach has seen enough. Early timeout here for Peter Sabiti.
You guys got to turn that monitor on.
Out of the timeout, they're going to call out the immediate timeout, so we'll step aside for a quick break. We'll be right back. In a minute, you're watching Bulldog basketball on ACTV.
Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest by U.S. News and World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1-to-15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College.
2-1.
Stay connected with all the action by following at AdrianCollegeTV on social media. From game highlights to campus events, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment. Follow at AdrianCollegeTV today. Out of the early timeout from Coach Sabiti. Here's the Comets on offense. Now up top, Guzman working around outside. Lord, skip pass inside. Guzman again drives left, throws it up off the glass, and gets the roll.
Oh, we talked to Coach Sabiti before the game, Nate. The main thing he talked to us about is they simply just need to make shots. We talked about it a little bit earlier, but you saw what happens when they don't make shots. You go down 6 early, resets with the timeout, and right away they get a bucket.
Lish, right wing, gets it inside for Babb. Cutter on for Lish, goes up heavily contested. Ix had it for a moment, and now it comes away with the Comets. Ava Lord out in transition. Stops, gets to the back for Hetfield. She chucks a deep one, loft along. No good. Liner for the board, up top. Over to Lish. Free throw line extended. Back up top for Liner. Thought about a three, now she goes right. Pick and pop, jump shot, no good. Rebound to Guzman. Back and forth we go. Hard drive to the bucket. Guzman off the glass, no good. Rebound to Aubrey Ix.
Both these teams need to slow things down right now. That's 3 straight possessions where we've seen an early shot. I'd like both these teams to slow things down and get the shot that they want.
Now, we haven't had a possession yet where we've heard the benches calling out the shot clock to say, hey, there's less than 10 seconds left. Babb takes the three, short, no good. Now Bush kicks it out. Lord, defended by Babb. Crossover, hit it off of a foot. Which foot was it? It's Bulldogs ball.
Replay coming.
Another turnover there going against the Comets. Just simply cannot take care of the ball right now. Another unfortunate mishap. That was Ava Lord over in the corner. We're going to take another look at it. Tried to work against Babb, but just kind of dribbled it off her foot. Gets out of bounds. Look at that Bulldog bench in the background.
They're fired up. Senior day, last home game of the season. Nothing to lose here for the Bulldogs. Pickpocket from behind, and we got a foul here first.
And maybe a bit of a frustration foul there from Ava Lord. Of course, she's the one that turned it over on that last possession. So she comes down trying to make a big play on the other end, but just a little bit too much physicality there.
A couple of subs here off the bench for the Bulldogs. Ava Schultz along with Ashlyn Moorhead.
I love that we've only scored 8 points combined.
Moorhead up top now. Ick swings it around for Leinert, left wing. Back up top, Schultz resets. Leinert down to Moorhead. Nearly walked with it. Back to the top, drives into the right, kicks it out. Ix reaches in, and a foul.
Man, I like Aubrey Ix being aggressive on the offensive end early on here. She had an open shooter in Schultz at the top of key, but opted to try to fight through the defense. Didn't get her a bucket initially, but she's going to get a couple shots at the line here. And looking back at the play, we'll see Moorhead drive in. It was a nice dish to Ix, and as she drives in, you can see a lot of red jerseys down low. She fights through and ends up at the line.
Ix knocks down the first one. On the year, she is just over 62% from the line. And gets the shooter's touch on the second. The Bulldogs lead 8-2 early in the first quarter. Haven't even hit 4 minutes in. Feels like we played about 15 already. Long skip pass and a save. Scramble drill. Leinert kicks it out to Schultz. Schultz in transition. Stop, throws it up off the rim. Rebound back to Olivet. Here's Alexis Woodbeck. Now to Lord. She'll take a three and got it.
How about Ava Lord? She's made a couple mistakes early on here, but how about that last possession there? Lines up the three and nails it.
Well, the Comets cuts it within three. Bulldogs need an answer. Inside for Babb, got the positioning for Ix, but lost it on the way up. It was poked free. Here's Lord, got the hot hand so far. Goes against Leinert. Baseline, tries the reverse, and then it gets bailed out with a call.
Here comes the three from Olivet.
We're going to take a look at the last possession was Ava Lord on the three. Just too much space given by Ix, and she nails it. Now had herself on the line for a pair of shots here.
Ava Lord on the year, 66% from the charity stripe. Sophia Bussell has entered the game.
You know how I feel about Sophia Bussell. This Bulldog team just has not shot the ball well from three the entire season at 28%. But a player like Bussell, over 40% on the season, certainly helps space that floor out for him.
Yeah, Sophia Bussell, I remember earlier in the year, I called her first bucket, the first three, really sold it for her. She wasn't a player that played a whole lot early in the year, but kind of earned her stripes as the year progressed. And she's definitely going to be one of the front runners to kind of come in and lead this Bulldog team next year.
Yeah, you know, Sam Miller's a real smart guy, a great coach. You know, had a chance to talk to him. He talked a lot about the way these seniors have kind of mentored these younger players. He explained that, you know, at times he's not been the best mentor, but you know, he's really leaned on his seniors like Babb, Ix, Leinert, and Tierman to really, you know, lead by example, take care of the team before they take care of themselves. It's really the mentality that he's trying to push onto this team.
Yeah, it's all about team first. Under 5 minutes to play now, inside for the post. Lewis Mitchell kicks it out now back inside for Mitchell, who couldn't handle the pass. And it's Bulldogs ball.
Adrian coach.
Another turnover as there's a good look at Sam Miller there. Now again, we had a great conversation with him before the game and really get into the headspace of the second-year Bulldog head coach. You know, prior, this is his second season, but he was brought in so late that first year that he wasn't able to fully, make a recruiting class. So, this is really the first year that he's had his players that he recruited on the floor, and we've seen it's been ups and downs with any young team, but definitely a promising future.
Yeah, exactly. Some of those players right there being Ashlyn Moorhead with the spin and finish.
Yeah, speaking of those new players, how about Ashlyn Moorhead? driving in, putting a spin move, little teardrop floater. Nice bucket there.
I've even surprised herself. You can see her smiling on the way back down the court. The Comets working against that 3-2 zone. There's Drew Allen now at the top for Guzman. Gets the screen, works back towards the top and loses it. Moorhead takes it away. Moorhead with Allen on her hip. Stops. Got to look for some help. Liner up top, swings to the bustle. Not afraid to fire. Here she goes and drills it.
Askedy shall receive. We were just talking about the shooting from Bustle and the playmaking by Moorhead. Well, we see a bucket by each of them on back-to-back possessions.
Lead back up to 7. Wood back and taken away. Bulldogs forcing early turnovers here. Back out to Moorhead. She's going to pull up a 3. Bang!
Man, I thought it was senior night, Nate. How about the freshmen taking over this first quarter?
Ashlyn Moorhead putting her paw print all on the first 10 minutes. Still got 3 more to play. Allen now up top, swings it across for Woodback. Back for Guzman. Dribbles again. Boy, just no penetration from Olivet. They can't get anything going inside. Now they finally do to Mitchell, but she's automatically double-teamed with Schultz and Ix. And a travel.
Replays. We're going to start here.
Another turnover against Olivet. We'll take a look at the one at Ashlyn Moorhead bucket. How about these freshmen taking things over on the offensive end? By the way,
another one.
That is the 8th turnover against Olivet, and it's turned into buckets like that. Sophia Bustle on the other end getting it done.
Olivet coming across here with a little full-court pressure. Bulldogs break it. Schultz thought about pulling it, and then again. Now Moorhead, bounce past the Schultz. This time she will heave it. Rattles in and out.
Man, I wish Schultz would have taken that first one. Top of the key, that's her shot. Instead she reset for Moorhead. Had a great look, just missed it.
Sometimes the best shot is to take it. Even though you don't think it's the best option, you just chug it. You know your team's got the momentum. Whereas Reese Guzman hits the layup. Your team's got the momentum. You might as well just chuck it. You know, you have a good feeling, then you fake a shot, and then you fake another one, and end up getting another one on the wing, and that one just in and out. Moorhead down to Lish. Lish touched the 3. No good. Bustle nearly had offensive board, and then a foul.
Man, take a look at that.
We're going to look at the Adrian
right
3 here. Going to a replay.
Peter Sabini is fired up. And plays like this is why. Just too much space. Wide open threes from Adrian. He is not happy about the foul called on the other end of the floor there.
Oh, he was adamant about that one. As soon as the whistle was blown, arm went up. He was pouncing his way down the sideline. Lish, a little strong on the layup attempt. Rebound is Hatefield.
Yeah, going back to Peter Sabidi, we spoke to him before the game. Very, low-tempered guy, just kind of calm. Didn't really seem like a guy who'd get in the face of referees. But, maybe he's trying to get the spark, and maybe he started there. Another bucket for the Comets.
Lead is 16-10. Bulldogs lead it. Under 2 minutes to play first quarter. Bustle left wing up to the top for Moorhead. Moorhead gets a screen from Babb. Back to Bustle. Thought about a 3, but a good closeout from Lord. Now Moorhead, 10 on the clock. Dribbles left. Picks it out. Lish. Goes baseline. Strong finish, and another foul call.
Love the offensive aggression by Hannah Lish. You saw when she got that pass from Moorhead, hit a nice jab step. Oh, good.
Here it is.
Beats the closing out defender. We'll take another look at it. It was a nice dish from Moorhead. See this little jab step right there. That's all she needed to get a little bit of space, get the penetration, gets to the line.
Yeah, did a little bit of space there. I would have liked to have seen her. She's a jump shooter at heart, so if you get the jab and you create a little separation going towards the bucket, pull up from 14 or 15 feet instead of drawing the contact inside.
Lish so good at the free throw line, especially these last couple weeks. I don't mind her being aggressive, penetrating, while getting to her spot. She makes both.
There's Olivet, down 8. Ava Lord, the freshman guard from Hugo Harbor. Short corner shot, way too long there from Hatfield. Moorhead with the board. Stop, hesitate, one-hand pass to Lish. Back up top for Schultz. Bustle, shot, too strong. Rebound to Lord. Roll back out with it. Now a lot of the younger players making a name for themselves here on senior night. Haven't heard a whole lot from Bab or Ix, and a long-range three there from Kaylee Bush.
Yeah, wasn't expecting that one. She was a good about 4 feet behind that three-point line. She just let it fly, and why not? Gets them within 5.
Yeah, you got to make some shots early. Here's Lish. Now back to Bustle. Works it around the arc. Back to Moorhead up top. Pick and pop. Nice, beautiful pick and roll there with Bab.
Man, plays like that make you wish Morgan Bab could stick around for one more season. Have Moorhead and Bab pick and roll working to perfection.
Moorhead is just such a good ball handler. Knows what to do with the ball. And when you have Bab down there with a size advantage, she can finish as long as she's got the space. 10 seconds left, first quarter. Comets down 7. 3 from Hatfield, no good. 3 on the clock, and the Bulldogs get a shot off. It's Bustle. Bab lets it go. It'll good if it goes, and it's not.
Get us to break here. Replay to break. Replay to break. We're going to start with the 3. Start with the 3.
Big first quarter for the Bulldogs. They lead by 7, but plays like that from Kayla Bush.
Coming to Adrian. Coming to Adrian.
Need to get back into this game. They definitely have their hands full here. Adrian Bulldogs up top, 20-13. You're watching women's basketball here on Adrian College TV.
Hold.
I'm a special ed social worker.
And I'm a third-year public affairs major.
I'm an action filmmaker.
I'm a recent graduate from Michigan State University.
I'm an underwater cinematographer.
So I didn't really decide I wanted to become a pilot till after college.
Jevy is like a consolidated platform where I could have focused information in a couple swipes.
Involve yourself as many opportunities that you can.
The number one most important thing is knowing your own weaknesses.
Proper planning.
Breakfast.
It's always something different, something new.
The fact that you can be another small voice that adds to a beautiful space.
Go Ava.
Welcome back. Here on the floor, three-point shooting made a huge difference in the last meeting. Adrian College shot a 45.8%.
All right, get off the floor. Walk off. Oh, keep talking. You can keep
48.8% from the arc, while Olivet finished just at 7.7%, leading to an 82-42 Bulldog win in Olivet, Michigan. Keep an eye out on that perimeter tonight. Back up to you guys.
All right, go ahead.
Thank you, Ava. Quick jump shot there from Guzman, no good. That three-point shooting has been really huge in this one. We've seen the Bulldogs hit a couple as Bab out in transition, off the glass and in.
Yeah, speaking of three-point shooting, Bulldogs 2 for 7 in this one, but this team is at its best when they're getting plays like that. Morgan Bab, the leading scorer for a few years now, here making her, well, grand exit in the Marilot, making plays like that.
Guzman can connect. Liner with the hustle play to get the defensive rebound. Skip pass out to Lish. Into the corner, short corner, Ix decides to take it, misses badly. Rebound, but Linerth again in there. Lord comes away with it. Bulldogs just really so balanced when it comes to inside as well as outside shooting as Lord gets the little jumper to go. They've had a couple of threes there from Moorhead and Bustle, and then obviously the inside presence from Bab, and even Lish was getting a couple of inside buckets.
Yeah, the only thing that's killing Olivet right now is just those turnovers. Already in this game, 8 turnovers, and that's what's led to this Adrian lead. Adrian not lighting the world on fire, 8 for 19 from the field after that miss. But again, we almost saw another turnover there. They just need to start protecting that ball.
Yeah, I think it's just a really testament to Adrian College. They're pushing the tempo. They're not letting Olivet breathe. We can see on offense they have almost no penetration inside whatsoever, almost zero dribble penetration. The only thing they can get is a pass inside. They just have someone on the block down there like Hatfield. Now top of the key is Guzman. Right wing for Burtis. Back to Guzman. There's a little inside pass. And this quick skip to the outside. Back inside. Bush off the glass. Can't get it to go. Rebound goes to Morgan Bab. Bab kicks it out. Tierman. Just a little short. Couldn't get the roll. Back out. Here come the Comets. Here's Burtis to Lord. She'll pull up into a 3. Can't get the roll. Rebound Lish. A lot of shots going up here in this one.
Yeah, players not scared. Both teams out of the MIAA tournament race, so they're just kind of running around, taking whatever shots they want to. And, well, for the most part, it's working for a lot of these players so far.
I mean, yeah, why not? Let's let it fly. You got nothing to lose at this point. Lord picks up her dribble, gives it off to Guzman. Crossover, past Leinert, pulls up from about 8. Can't get the roll again. Boy, there's a lid on that rim.
Hey, if you're the Bulldogs, you'll certainly take it. It's back-to-back possessions where the Comets have gotten a great look down low, but just couldn't capitalize on it.
Bulldogs slow things down a little bit here. Leinert, catch to shoot. There's Babb. There she does. And misses off to the right, but Leinert there for the offensive board. Kicks it out. Lish back to Babb. Into the corner for Tierman. Pick and pop. No good. There's Leinert again crashing the boards. And we're going to have a held ball possession with Bulldogs.
Man, you can just tell this one's a senior night. Jenna Tierman, just give her an inch of space right now, and she's pulling it. While they're not falling ever since that opening bucket, but the way she's shooting right now and just her offensive aggressiveness, it's only a matter of time.
And shout out Darby Leinert as well. She's been all over the floor. Defensive rebounds, offensive rebounds, just doing the little things. Inside Ix, and then gets taken out. Another foul.
Yeah, you know, we spend so much time on these broadcasts, Nate, talking about Babb, talking about Ix, but, you know, Leinert makes such an impact on the other end of the floor. She does so many things that don't show up on the stat sheet. She's not a prolific scorer. She's not going to be putting the ball on the floor, dishing dimes everywhere, but she makes the hustle play. She chases down the offensive rebounds. She makes plays like that in the lane right there to prevent a turnover.
Gets the errant pass. Ix from the top of the key and good for 2. Comets down 9. Make it 10 after the scoreboard just adjusted. Long 3, no good. Held ball inside, and we got a foul first.
Yeah, I think they're going to call this one an Aubrey Ix's. Yes, they are. She just came in a little bit too aggressive. Both hands, neither of them on that basketball.
Back in, 6:35 left to go, second quarter. Inbound plays, gets the shot in the corner, and they can't get the roll off of the glass. Rebound, back with Olivet. There's Ali. Three-pointer, Burtis. Again, does not get the roll.
Man, these Comets getting such good looks on the offensive end. Bulldog defense has largely been slacking here in the beginning of the second quarter, but I guess this lid's on both rims.
Yeah, Schultz. Layup rims in and out. Now back to Guzman. Guzman top of the key looking to pass outside. He's got LE. Into the corner. Back for Guzman, but she was on the line.
Man, you got to love how energetic the Bulldog bench is right now. As soon as that whistle was blown, you saw about 4 or 5 of those black shirts immediately point exactly where that heel was.
Olivet again with the full court pressure. Under 6 minutes to play. Bulldogs lead 25-15. Hannah Lish calling out the play. Or is it just me or things have just quieted down a little bit here?
Oh, they absolutely have. I mean, we haven't seen a bucket in a while. These fans here just need something to cheer about.
Moorhead pops at the post, gets it inside to Ix, and makes the bucket.
And how about Ashlyn Moorhead so far? I know it's senior night, but the way she's swinging the rock around the court, setting up her teammates, just absolutely great facilitating right now.
2 assists so far for the freshman. Skip outside to Ripkowski. Now Burtis swings it over to Guzman. Back to Burtis and Ripkowski again. She fires from long range and connects.
That was only a matter of time. Olivet right now just trying to space out that 3-2 zone, try to get those shooters in the wing and in the corner open, and finally they get a nice catch and shoot.
Right back at you there, Aubrey Ix finally connecting on the short corner jump shot. Under 5 to play. Here's Guzman now into the post for Hatfield. Spins, is bumped by Schultz. Goes baseline now as Burtis kicks back up. There's Tennant. Bumped around, 10 on the clock, puts up a 3, in and out again, and tipped away by Lish, but Comets come away with it. Ripkowski now up top Tennant gets it inside for Ellie. Throws it off the baby hook. No good. Lish with the board. And Lish gets it up top for Schultz. Kicks it out. Moorhead. Moorhead drives in. Throws up the little runner. No good. Rebound to Guzman.
Don't love the shot selection there by Moorhead. I just praised her for a while. Then on top of that, just couldn't get quite back on defense.
Now Bill, a little bit lapse of focus there, just letting the offense run right to the rim. We'll see how they come up here, slow things down, but before that, Sam Miller's seen enough, and he's going to call a timeout.
So we'll take another look at some Ashlyn Moorhead dimes. She gets this one to Ix, and that's why the Bulldogs are leading this one 29-20.
Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest by U.S. News and World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1-to-15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College.
Ready to explore your Adrian future? Scholarship Day lets admitted students tour campus, meet faculty, and earn a renewable scholarship. Register now at adrian.edu/admission/visit-campus/scholarship-day. Ava, what do you got?
So the Adrian bench, as we can tell, is very loud. The coach keeps saying, make sure we work on the speed up the game. Like he said in the pregame, we are a fast team, and he said that we need to continue playing fast because Olivet might not be able to keep up if we continue that pace. Olivet's coach said that they need to pick up their confidence and play with a lot more energy. He's trying to fire them up, but the girls on the bench aren't looking as fired up as they could be, but they are getting more fired up right now. Back up to you guys.
Thank you, Ava. I think that timeout from Sam Miller was very strategic. You knew the next whistle, as Ava Schultz hits a three, you knew the next whistle was going to be immediate timeout, so he said, you know, why not just get to it now, kind of just rally the troops, get us behind, and we're going to finish this last 3 minutes and 30 seconds strong.
Yeah, talking about pace, certainly been a point of emphasis for Olivet today. How many times have we seen them just run down the court and chuck up the first decent look they have?
Yeah, they need to be a little more patient. Here's Moorhead, thought about a three, now she takes it and nails it.
Well, neither team really respecting the other's three-point stroke. Not the first time we've seen someone just stand there with the ball, the defender too far away, so they just decide to pull it and buries it.
Kicks out Lord with the long two. Back iron, no good. Offensive rebound to Burtis. And here's Repkowski back to Burtis. She lets one go. Short. Almost gets the rebound, but it's Bustle who comes away with it. Kicks it out Moorhead. Out in transition, slows it up a little bit. Back to Bustle. Quickly over to Schultz, right wing. Now up top. Griffin, front arm, no good.
Yeah, it's another good look for Adrian there. A lot of space on the perimeter right now. If Adrian wants to really start pulling away, that's a shot they got to start hitting more consistently.
Ball trickles around a little bit, comes away with the Bulldogs. Here's Moorhead again. Ashlyn Moorhead, bounce pass inside, and he couldn't nail the bucket. It was Barkowitz, but gets bailed out with a foul.
We'll take another look at this play earlier. This was the Moorhead three. You can see Ava Lord just giving her way too much space, so she says, why not? I'll just pull it and make it.
Yeah, she's been pretty hot to start. 2 for 3. 2 for 3 from beyond the arc to start. 3 for 5 from the floor. The other shot was that one spin that she had. Nailed it right from the free throw line.
Yeah, typically Moorhead a player who's more of that facilitator role. We see Lish be more of the offensive aggressor, and then Moorhead off the bench more of that dynamic scoring threat, the playmaking threat. But it's nice to see her kind of taking that step forward and starting to be a little bit more aggressive on that end of the floor.
Markowitz knocks down the second. And the lead is back up to 16. 2 minutes to go until halftime. Well, after a long first quarter, it seems like that second quarter flew by. And a foul on the jump shot, much to the bench's dismay.
Well, not only to the bench's dismay, but Ava Schultz, as soon as that whistle was blown, that jaw just dropped wide open. She couldn't believe the officials called a foul on her there.
Now, one of those where it's just maybe the ref didn't have the best angle.
From this view, it looks pretty good to me, Nate. I don't know. I tend not to disagree with officials, but it looks like Schultz went up and down. Yeah, look at that reaction. She knew that, might have caught an unfortunate break there.
Might have caught a little bit of the ball and then came down on the elbow, and that's what the officials saw. So Tennant knocks down a pair. 36-22. Comets trail. They'll apply a full court pressure again. Just over 2 minutes to go in the first half. It's Griffin to inbound. Gets it to Babb. Got a little speed advantage there over Tennant. Gives it off to Moorhead, slows it up. Not afraid to pull it. There she is, and connects again.
You think Ashlyn Moorhead's feeling good with the ball in her hands right now? Another three, or third of the game for the freshman. Again, this should be freshman night, not senior night.
Why not? Pull up, Jay. Good. Madeline Burtis responds.
Nice response there. 15-point deficit right now for Olivet. For the Comets, if you can get this into the break with a single-digit deficit, you're thinking a little bit more positively in that halftime meeting.
Bussell, right wing, gives it off for Barkowitz. Now Bussell from beyond the arc, and good!
Nate, I'm running out of words to describe the future of this Bulldog backcourt. You're seeing it come to life in front of your eyes as Griffin putting on the clamps now. These young Bulldogs are all over the court on both ends.
Off the glass, couldn't get the runner to go. Bulldogs coming with it, under a minute to play. Bussell with the ball. Sophia Bussell stops, gives it off. Now Griffin drives baseline, gets the shot fake. Little runner, and good.
Stop me if you heard it before, Nate. Another freshman for the Bulldogs, pushing the aggression on the offensive end, going baseline and putting in a nice bucket.
Inside, here's Hatfield, kicks it back out for Burtis. Back inside, and Barkowitz steals it. Bulldogs will play for one possession here. 2 seconds difference between the shot clock and game clock. Now Moorhead with the screen from Babb. Goes right. Bounce pass inside, maybe a little forced. Now Burtis comes away with it. No numbers to slow it up. Shot clock is off. 13 to go. Burtis up top. Now here's Guzman. 5 on the clock. Guzman dribbles inside, off the glass, and gets the roll to end the half.
Yeah, definitely a redeeming effort there on the offensive end for Olivet. Taking another look at that Caitlin Griffin bucket from earlier. But again, something positive for Olivet to head into the locker room. But how about these Bulldogs right now? 44 points in the first half. Been very efficient over on the offensive end. 45.7% from the field, 41.2 from three. They have been absolutely clicking on that end.
Yeah, really good job here. And for more on the Bulldogs' first half, we go down to our Ava Aker, who's with Sam Miller.
Hi, Coach. How do you feel about the shot selections and the decision that your team was making in this first half?
People are ready. They're ready to shoot. Ball's moving. Something that last Friday we really needed to work on was our passing. Passing is leading to better shots. It's easy as that. Yep.
What are you pleased with?
I'm sorry?
What are you pleased with?
I'm kind of pleased with everything. I think we've ran a lot of people through there as well. Our young players are stepping up. Seniors are holding their own, kind of doing what they have to do. But we've got a nice rotation going, and everybody's contributing.
How do you think their emotions are staying calm?
They're probably not. They're not, and it's hard to do that on a day like senior day, last home game of the year. So we've really tried to get them to play with emotion, play with the right type of emotion all year. I think they're playing with that today.
Perfect. Thank you, Coach. Back up to you guys.
Thank you, Ava. Beautiful insight there from head coach Sam Miller. Remy, what'd you think?
I really liked how he talked about the seniors just doing what they have to do. At the end of the day, coming in, we thought this was just going to be the seniors running the show the entire time, but it's kind of like a passing the torch moment right now. He talked about the offensive aggression, shooters ready to shoot, players like Bussell. As soon as that ball is touching their hands, they're ready to let it fly, and we just saw it consistently for 20 minutes.
Yeah, freshman guards coming out here. Bulldogs right now, 7 3-pointers in the first half. eclipsing over 40% from beyond the arc. Almost half their shots are from beyond the arc here, as they're 16 for 35 from the field. Haven't got to the line a whole lot, but that's really not a big issue. I mean, you're shooting it very well, and you're forcing turnovers on the defensive end. Olivet up to 11 turnovers here, and the Bulldogs only 2.
Yeah, that discrepancy's really been the difference in this game. Looking at the percentages on shots, the Bulldogs have been better, but not necessarily 18 points better. It's those 11 turnovers that's killing Olivet, so they need to talk about ball security here in this locker room speech.
Yeah, Bulldogs, a great first half. They lead at 44-26. We'll step aside here for a break. And Remington Gilniak and Nathan Linner up here in the booth. We'll see you in a little bit. You're watching Bulldogs on ACTV.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at AdrianCollegeTV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
Ready to elevate your game? At Adrian College, our athletes strive for excellence on and off the field. Get involved in over 50 student clubs and organizations where your passions meet purpose. With innovative programs and personalized learning, our academics are designed to ignite your future. Experience vibrant student life, where community and connection shape your college journey. Adrian College, where you belong. Apply today and become part of the Bulldog family.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life. A time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and great opportunity. A time that you will always look back on.
This is the Arrington Bookstore at Adrian College, the place to get game day ready, represent your clubs and organizations, and be Bulldog proud. With a wide selection of merchandise and a smile at every visit, stop by inside the Kane Student Center to pick up your Adrian College wares and make it another great day to be a Bulldog.
I'm a special ed social worker.
And I'm a third-year public affairs major.
I'm an action filmmaker.
Jevi is like a consolidated platform where I could have focused information in a couple swipes.
You can be another small voice that adds to a beautiful space. That's what I'm here for.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today.
Are you looking to become a future Bulldog and get recruited by Adrian College? Do you display characteristics of tenacity, drive, and determination? With over 50 teams on campus, there are plenty of opportunities to further both your athletic and academic career. For all recruiting inquiries, head to www.adrianbulldogs.com and click on the Recruit Me tab at the top right of your screen. Your future with the Bulldogs is closer than ever.
These students who have worked so hard to achieve what so many never achieve. This evening you join the select company of people who hold a baccalaureate degree or a master's degree. You join a privileged group of individuals, a minority of persons in this country, and an even smaller fraction from around the world who have had both the opportunity to pursue higher education and the intelligence, discipline, and determination to reach this goal. You should be very proud.
I will unquestionably miss being an Adrian College Bulldog. I will miss the pink flowers that light up the campus each spring, the dining halls that prompt exchanges of, "How's your day been?" after a long day of classes, and the sporting events that fill students with pride. I will miss the way this campus instantly feels like home each time I set foot on that Bulldog mile.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at Adrian College TV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
Ready to elevate your game? At Adrian College, our athletes strive for excellence on and off the field. Get involved in over 50 student clubs and organizations where your passions meet purpose. With innovative programs and personalized learning, our academics are designed to ignite your future. Experience vibrant student life, where community and connection shape your college journey. Adrian College, where you belong. Apply today and become part of the Bulldog family.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life. A time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and great opportunity. A time that you will always look back on.
This is the Arrington Bookstore at Adrian College, the place to get game day ready, represent your clubs and organizations, and be Bulldog proud. With a wide selection of merchandise and a smile at every visit, stop by inside the Kane Student Center to pick up your Adrian College wares and make it another great day to be a Bulldog.
I'm a special ed social worker.
And I'm a third-year public affairs major.
I'm an action filmmaker.
Jevi is like a consolidated platform where I can have focused information in a couple swipes.
You can be another small voice that adds to a beautiful space. That's what I'm here for.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Welcome back. Inside the Maryland Sport and Fitness Center, 44-26. Adrian College leads it at halftime. 20 minutes down, 20 to go. And then early on here, a lot of telling stories about, you know, the benches, between the benches we got here. Whether it be Adrian College, they're super up, and Olivet super down. For more on that, we go down to our sideline reporter, Ava Aker. What do you got?
So here on the sideline, we are looking at the long faces that the Olivet team is giving after each bucket that they make. There is literally no emotion on their bench. A couple people are cheering and trying to hype everyone up, but it is really struggling over there. But if you look at the Adrian side, you see how hype and happy they are. They're celebrating every single win, even if it's little. That is what makes this team special. Back up to you guys.
Thank you, Ava. Morgan Babb now Lish up the top for Leinert. Kicks it off for Tierman. Tierman tries to dump it inside, but Leinert's there and couldn't handle it. Just off the wrong bounce.
Well, possessions like that may turn those Olivet faces from long. Well, I don't know what the opposite of long would be in this context, but maybe some more positive emotion coming from that Olivet side as they try to mount a run here down 18. It was Tierman just forcing the pass to Leinert, who just couldn't handle it.
Yeah, one of those in-between hops. Us baseball players, we recognize one of those, huh, Remy?
Absolutely.
Right wing extended now. Guzman back up top for Lord. 11 on the clock. Drives in left. Euro puts it up. And can't get the roll. Tipped out, and it's going to be red ball.
Ooh. Looked like Aubrey Hicks was convinced that that ball went off of Lord. But credit Lord for the hustle on the second effort there, at least, you know, making an attempt for the rebound. She Euros through. You see the fight there is, ooh, I don't know. I guess we're going to have to trust the referee on this one.
A tough call, especially on this side. The referee had a better angle. Now they're grouped together discussing what the shot clock should be at. It definitely should have reset. The ball hit the rim and then kicked out. So probably up to 20 or maybe 19.
Looks like we have a conversation here between an official and Sam Miller. Well, we already know about Sam Miller's history and officials, Nate.
Yeah, not afraid to let loose and let him have it. Wide open in the corner. Burtis, again, can't connect.
Yeah,
Rebound to Ix.
Bulldogs certainly caught a break there. Just defensive miscommunication left Burtis wide open in the corner there.
Sometimes that can happen when you play a zone. You're kind of just in your own place, lose track of a jersey, and then they squeak wide open. Inside force pass, good defense there by Hatfield. Comets out on the breakout. Lord has played a lot of minutes here at 14 in the first half. Spins left, drives right, kicks it out, and a turnover there for the Comets.
Yeah, I like the idea there by Ava Lord. She's trying to create something on the offensive end. It's been such a stagnant offense so far. She works against Lish up top, trying to spin through, picks up her dribble, has to give it away, but just no movement off the ball leads to the turnover.
So here's Lish, 90 seconds into the first half. And not a whole lot of scoring. Now Babb, right wing for Lish, works up top, Leinert. Drives left, kicks outside. Tierman for three. No good, a little strong. Babb gets the board though, puts it up again off the back rim and no good. Here's Burtis, kicks it inside. Fight for it, they're scrambling. There's Leinert again, diving for it, and the Bulldogs come away with it. 3-on-1, they're out on the break. Tierman gives it off for Lish. Pump, makes her jump. No good, rebound again, and the foul. Babb will be heading to the line.
Man, that is what makes Morgan Babb such an important piece for this Bulldog team and why, it's not going to be fun when they lose her. You have another senior, Leinert, making that play on the other end of the floor. Then you have a senior bringing it up who eventually finds Lish. But Babb, the ability to get those offensive rebounds and still be able to get a shot up, even if it's not the most quality shot, just her ability to get to the line has just been so important for this Bulldog team over the last few seasons.
Babb misses the first, and just that hustle play on the other end by Darby Leinert. One of those, again, it's not going to show up in the box score, but just getting on the ground and making the hustle play to get the ball. Babb again at the line, missed the first and connects on the second. 45-26, lead is 19 here for the Bulldogs. Under 8 minutes to play. A little hook there, kicked out, and then went right into a brick wall with Ix, but cleans it up, but did Hatfield.
Yeah, not sure how that resulted in an Olivet bucket, just kind of ripping through the defense.
Jenna Tierman, corner three.
Well, partner, I knew you were going to bring that up at least once, just say corner three. Man, we've seen Tierman take a good amount of shots, but finally she gets one to fall.
It's a classic, and she's shot that corner three like 2 or 3 times in the last possession. Comets off of the scramble play. They slow things up, looking inside for Bush. Now she's got it, squares and faces the basket. Makes a dangerous play to reach over the top, and then she gets taken down, and Aubrey will get called for the foul.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if they were going to call the whistle there, but here's that corner three from Tierman. Off the back iron, gets the shooter's roll. That one had to feel good. Her first bucket since the opening possession for the Bulldogs.
And if you're Olivet, you're thinking, how does that go in? The shooter's touch has not been on your side on that rim all in the first half, and then the first bucket that goes up gets that kind of roll from a corner shot of all shots as well.
Basketball can be a very funny game. It's a game of runs. So far it's been the Bulldogs who've had just about every mini run you can have.
Left side, Guzman back to Lord. She pulls up from deep. Can't connect. Tierman with the board, gets it out to Moorhead. Saves it from going out of bounds, but no, she stepped on the line.
And official was on that one immediately. Just trying to advance the ball up the floor, push the tempo against this Olivet defense, but Tierman just leads Moorhead a little bit too far up the line there. Eventually she carries over, just nicks the edge of that line. Yeah, you saw that left foot just barely, hit the black on the court here.
And even the Olivet bench jumped up, and they're not totally out of it despite being down 20. Still plenty of basketball left to be played. They know if they can get a little run here, but that is not going to help. An absolutely manhandled steal there from Aubrey Ix as Babb comes away with it, tries to find a player. Now gets Leinert up to Moorhead. Moorhead drives in, throws it up off the glass and in.
More offensive aggressiveness from number 30, Ashlyn Moorhead. Sees a lane open up in the middle of the court, just puts the head down, runs right through it. Get yourself a tough bucket.
Into the corner now, Burtis. No good offensive rebound though. Bush puts back up and it gets the foul called.
Now we've spoken a lot about Ashlyn Moorhead so far, and it's because of plays like this. Again, just running through and creating her own buckets, not relying on other teammates to get her buckets. She goes out and gets it herself.
Now just fighting through a little bit of contact there. Not the best defense from Olivet. Kind of could have stepped in front, maybe taken a charge on that one. I just kind of let her through. Now Bush on the other end knocks down the first one. Bush's 4th point on the night and make it 5.
Yeah, Bush not a super prolific free throw shooter. Just over 66% on the season, but cashes both in as Olivet now just trying just about everything to get back into this game.
Apply the full court pressure, and before offense gets going for the Bulldogs, Moorhead was running with the ball.
Yeah, official was on it absolutely immediately. She got it across the timeline, and that whistle came out as soon as that pivot foot came up.
Back in the offensive set here for the Comets. Left wing, it's Woodbeck. Guzman up top, right wing now, Repkowski. Dumps it inside, immediately doubled again by Ix and Babb, and then a foul called.
Well, you're seeing both the bigs for Adrian, that being Babb and Ix, be very aggressive as soon as that ball enters that low block. The doubles are being sent immediately, and Babb has a pair of fouls. Ix now has a pair of fouls on her. Still not in serious foul trouble as late whistle there.
I think he spoke a little too soon there. Cough from the back. They're going to call that against Morgan Babb.
And Babb having some words with the official. And honestly, Nate, I think she's got a case. Haven't seen too many whistles in this game so far. Yeah, they called it on Babb.
They did.
Babb was a solid about foot away from the shooter. Yet the official comes in and calls it on Babb. That is her 3rd.
Yeah, that could be a costly foul. Already 3 fouls in the middle of the 3rd quarter. 5:40 to go. Must have just brushed the wrist of the shooter. Now here's Babb, and that one's going to be a carry.
Yeah, Babb clearly frustrated after that one. I'm surprised Sam Miller has her on the floor right now. Gets called for, maybe not a phantom foul, but one of the weaker fouls you'll see is now she comes off the floor, tries to make up for it on the offensive end, going for a fancy dribble move, but couldn't quite execute it.
I think taking her out there on the defensive end, smart idea to kind of get maybe to this media timeout under 5. Don't want her to pick up a 4th foul in the 3rd quarter. A little bit of a smaller lineup here without Babb. Left wing, Woodbeck drives inside. A little strong on the shot, and then Ix gets the board and gets a foul called against her.
Yeah, it's about time we got a whistle going the other way. That one, about as clear as they come, just kind of shoves Aubrey Ix out of the way.
Olivet with the full court pressure, and then Bulldogs counter going with the 1-4. Got to get it in. Now they get to Moorhead. Defended by Woodbeck. Dribbles left, the dominant hand for Moorhead. Schultz and now Lish on the right wing. Back to Moorhead. Bussell fires from deep. Connects!
Man, that is the shot that Sophia Bussell loves. When they come down the court, she sets up in the corner, works off the off-ball movement, and more often than not gets a good look deep on the wing there.
Drives in Repkowski. Back out for Guzman. Trying to get it inside. Lish defends. Dribbles to the right across the paint. Throws it up. No good. Gets her own rebound, and then the block from Lish from behind.
How about Hannah Lish, picking things up on the defensive end, making a nice play.
Bulldogs finding the rhythm. Comets looking for theirs. Back in a moment after this media timeout.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram. Facebook, TikTok, and X at AdrianCollegeTV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
Ready to elevate your game? At Adrian College, our athletes strive for excellence on and off the field. Get involved in over 50 student clubs and organizations where your passions meet purpose. With innovative programs and personalized learning, our academics are designed to ignite your future. Experience vibrant student life, where community and connection shape your college journey. Adrian College, where you belong. Apply today and become part of the Bulldog family.
Welcome back. Another key storyline in the matchup is the history. The Bulldogs have won three games consecutively in a row against Olivet University. And the confidence that the Adrian Bulldogs are playing with, as you can tell. For the Olivet, it's all about breaking that streak, while Adrian looks to keep control in here tonight. Back up to you guys.
Thank you, Ava. Yeah, the last matchup back in December 3rd, it was a complete domination from Adrian College the whole game. They kind of took a page out of some of the hockey teams we got here at Adrian College, and they had the stats to back it up. Shot very well from the field and absolutely lit it up from deep. I think they were a little too focused on their stellar shooting. They kind of forgot to play sound basketball because despite holding the Comets to 42 points, they still had 20 turnovers and 20 fouls.
Yeah, but plays like that will try to turn that narrative around for these Comets. Nice bucking inside there.
Lish dribbled up the court, got two on her. Now gets it off the point guard and Moorhead. Sets things up, under 5 minutes to play here, third quarter. Bulldogs lead it by 19. Lish in the right wing, really spreading things out. Had the cutter inside for Schultz. And now Ix. Bounce pass. Lish working up top, 8 on the clock. Got to put something up. Here's Moorhead. Dribbles to the right, spin. Bounce pass outside, corner three. Ava Schultz buries it.
Man, that was such a beautiful connection there. We've spoken so highly of Moorhead today. Just dribbles in, knows the shot clock is winding down, but has the IQ to know that she has just enough time to swing it over to Schultz for the open three.
And just tremendous point guard, and then just the wherewithal to not throw a chest pass to her because the defender had the hand in the passing lane, but a bounce pass, and it even got there. Another assist to the counter for Moorhead. Bustle thought about a three, but a hard closeout from Guzman. Moorhead again. Now resets it. 15 on the clock. Plenty of time to work with.
This is where Moorhead's at her best, when she's able to slow things down and really command the offense.
Double screen, gets up top. Now Lish dribbles towards the baseline. Double, kicks it out. Schultz puts up another three. Short. Rebound to the Comets in Guzman. Quick reach there from Schultz. Guzman riding her the whole way. Takes a tumble. No foul. Now Tennant reaches across. Left post. Aubrey Ix right there to bump her off. Deep three from Repkowski. Back iron, no good. Schultz with the board. Back to Moorhead. Out in transition. Gets poked away, and now here come the Comets. And then a foul against Adrian College.
This one's going to be going against Moorhead. Sara trying to make a last-ditch steal attempt from the back, but just caught too much of that red jersey from Woodbeck. But going back to that last defensive possession by Adrian, that's some of the best defense we've seen them play throughout the game today. It started with Hannah Lish being very aggressive on ball, trying to force a turnover, poking around, see if she can get it through. And then as it swung over to the baseline down low, you just saw a couple switches, just active feet, active hands, not allowing anything, and it forced a rush three-point shot attempt.
So Olivet's already in the bonus here with 2.5. Bulldogs had 4 fouls with about 5 or 6 minutes left in the third quarter, but haven't committed one since, and here's the 5th. No good on the front end of the 2-shot bonus. It's Drew Allen at the line. And goes 0 for 2. Not the way you want to go if you want to come back here for Olivet.
Well, Bulldogs had a little bit of help coming from the stands here.
The one groan from the one guy down there.
Sometimes one person making a noise in an otherwise quiet arena is the difference. And I'd have to ask a player myself, but I feel like just hearing one person yell something from 50 feet away is more impactful than 100 people just yelling.
I think it sometimes depends on what they're yelling. If they're just making a groan like that, maybe not so much. As Lord puts a layup in, cuts the lead to 20. Now Schultz down the baseline, bounce pass, and it's just out of reach for Lauren Barkowitz.
Yeah, Schultz had the right idea. The defender, had to close on her. It would have left Barkowitz wide open down low, but the pass just a little bit offline, just a little bit out of the reach of Barkowitz.
So under 2 minutes to play, 56-36 the lead here. Ava Lort coming back. Bulldogs have been in that zone the whole game. They had it on a low post. They get it to her. Couldn't finish, though. And then a foul after the shot.
Well, Ava Schultz came down and secured the rebound, and then we heard a whistle. It's against Barkowitz. There was contact, but are they going to say that she was in the landing zone of a player taking a layup?
It wasn't really much of a moving layup. She kind of just maybe a jump shot there, and hey, ball don't lie, I guess.
Well, it didn't look like Barkowitz moved much either. Yeah, Barkowitz was a good 4 feet away from the shooter when that foul was called. It's certainly an interesting call there.
Well, we play on. 100 seconds and counting left, third quarter. Bulldogs lead 56-37. Bustle, and a little quiet after the spark she had in the first half. Now Leinart gets it taken away from Lord. Lord out in transition. Throws it up and then gets bailed out with a foul.
Well, that's just a great defensive play by Lord, swarming the ball handler there, getting in the way of that handoff. Would have led to an open Sophia Bustle 3. And you can see Lord just kind of step in. It was Leinart driving, just not allowing that pass to be made. And then on the other end, give credit to Leinart for the hustle, but also give credit to Lord for really selling that call and putting herself on the line.
Lord knocks down the first. I think your hypothesis failed there, Remy.
It may have.
Just again, it amazes me how quiet a place can get after being so loud early in the game.
Yeah, when you think of the quietest places here on the campus of Adrian College, you typically don't think of the Marilat during a game, but whenever someone's shooting free throws, that surely becomes the case.
Schultz drives in, step through, and good. The finger roll.
Ooh. We don't see that too often on Ava Schultz, putting the ball on the floor, penetrating in, and a nice finish.
Step into it, 3 from Burtis, short on the front iron. Schultz comes away with it, going against the other number 0, and Ava Lord. Both number 0s, both named Ava. Bustle, thought about a 3, gets inside, throws up a shot, and she headed the line for 2.
That's something we don't see a ton out of Sophia Bustle, is getting to the line, but here Schultz kind of just gathers through. It's a really athletic play from Schultz. She's only a junior, so she's going to have another year here. Going into next year, I would love to see more of that out of her.
Oh, yeah. This is her first year here, a transfer, and she's probably going to be she's a starter this year, and she's probably going to be one of the more taller girls coming back because Adrian College has a lot of guards coming back, obviously with Moorhead and Lish and all those others, but Schultz is probably going to have to step up into the 4 or 5 position.
Yeah, they may be taking a slight step back defensively just because Babinet's so good in that department, but maybe a little bit more upside on the offensive end, a little bit more of an ability to space the floor. So curious to see how that offense looks next year.
Lord fires and connects on her 3-pointer. 4 seconds separate the shot and game clock. Wide down low is Barkowitz and denied. The block from Kinsley Hatfield.
A slow developing transition offense for the Bulldogs. That was coming off the heels of this 3 by Ava Lord. Again, just too much space, and she's certainly not afraid to pull it.
Schultz to inbound, gets it up top for Barkowitz. Now they set up with Bustle. Defended by Lord, having that high hand. Quick D, as Griffin's got to make some room with it. Schultz and now Tierman, who can handle it. Hot potato there for the Bulldogs. Shot clock turned off. 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Ava Lord. A play for 1. Lord drives right. Step back shot. And can't get the roll. Rebound, and that'll do it. End of the third quarter. Bulldogs lead at 59-42. Olivet searching for a spark. Adrian looking to keep pressing. We'll be back for the final 10 minutes after this.
Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest by U.S. News and World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1-to-15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College.
Just a reminder, ACTV broadcasts are fully student-ran. On tonight's crew, it's a big one. Michael Hale, Tate Wise, Michael Schubeck, and Jack Whitehead on the numerous cameras. Behind the scenes are a couple of non-students. Josiah Durrell is our technical director, Professor Matt Kibbe, our producer, Ava Aker on the sideline, Remington Gilniak, and my name is Nathan Linder up here in the booth. Our streaming coordinator is also Josiah Durrell. Thank you for tuning into this broadcast of Adrian College Television.
Nate, I got to give you some credit. That was a lot of names you just had to read off.
Well, I know him pretty well, so most kids on a broadcast in 3 years, according to our producer. Hopefully they're all getting good pay.
Yeah, we don't do this for the money, Nate.
For the experience, for the love of the game.
Here's Hannah Lish driving in, and was Ava Lord just rising up right with her, but caught a little bit too much of that white jersey from Lish. That results with her going to the line.
Another shocked face after the foul. It looked like a good block, but must have caught her with the body.
You know, at a certain point for these players, you know, regardless of what you think about the officiating one side or another, at the end of the day, you still have just about full control over what happens on the court. So you can't really be thinking about, hey, if I drive in, am I going to get this call from the official? You just got to play your game in a way to where, well, that doesn't even matter.
Gets it out. Shot fake for the corner three. Up top. Burtis into the other corner for Bush. Tried for the bank, couldn't get it to go. A bad miss. And now here comes the Bulldogs. Babb back in there with 4 fouls. Leinerth and now Lish for the 3, goes baseline. A little strong off of the glass. And Babb only has 3 fouls, excuse me. Up top, Woodbeck, defended from Lish, now the right wing for Burtis. Dumps to the side, immediately doubled again by Ix, and now they break out. 2-on-1, here's Lish. Stops, gives it off for Babb, throws it up, hits the bottom of the rim, gets her own rebound. Tries to dribble out of it. Leinerth with the jump shot, and good.
And finally we get to talk about Darby Leinerth on the offensive end. We speak so much about what she does on the other end, but right there, right place, right time, Babb finds her. She knocks it down from the midi.
90 seconds into the first quarter here. Bulldogs up 63-42. Off the cut now, Bush. Couldn't get the runner to go. Here's Lish out in transition. Slowing things down. A lot of the early energy from both sides here kind of seem to dwindling down as we enter the fourth quarter.
Yeah, both teams came out with such just an electric pace. Now as we get into the waning minutes of the game, may see that fatigue starting to set in.
But really, at this point in the season, so late, so many games played, all those practices, dating back to even October with the open gyms, is just the legs are tired, but who has the better conditioning is really going to come down to this one. Now Lord, back in, pulls up top of the key 3, connects.
Man, how about Ava Lord in this one? That one her third 3 of the game in only 5 attempts. She leads the way for 16. So take another look at this Darby Leinerth midi. So we're going to step aside for this media timeout. 63-45, Bulldogs lead at 7:49 left to play. You're watching women's basketball here on ACTV.
I'm a special ed social worker.
And I'm a third-year public affairs major.
I'm an action filmmaker.
I'm a recent graduate from Michigan State University.
I'm an underwater cinematographer.
So I didn't really decide I wanted to become a pilot till after college.
Jevy is like a consolidated platform where I could have focused information in a couple swipes.
Involve yourself as many opportunities that you can.
The number one most important thing is knowing your own weaknesses. Proper planning.
Breakfast.
It's always something different, something new.
The fact that you can be another small voice that adds to a beautiful space. That's what I'm here for.
Don't miss Chase Matthew live at Adrian College on March 21st at 7 p.m. for our spring concert. It's free for all Adrian College students, and tickets are available now at adriancollege.hometownticketing.com. That's March 21st, Chase Matthew at Adrian College. We're holding it down. For more insight information, we're going down to our own Ava Aker. What do you got?
Just like guys were just talking about, you can see the tired and fatigue on these players, on their bodies and on their faces. You can tell that the benches are starting to calm down a little bit more than they were before, and it's really noticeable, especially from the coaches. They're like telling both of their teams to fire up. The Adrian coach, Sam Miller, was saying that they need to have a quick pace. They need to make sure that they stay and play our game, and they don't float on their passes, and they make sure that they stay in control of this game. We're at their house. It's their senior night. We need to stay in control and play our game. Back up to you guys.
Thank you, Ava. Off of the and one now for Peyton Tennant. Olivet starting to get things going here.
Yeah, I can't think of too many better ways to come out of the break than an and one. On the other end, it was off the offensive rebound. Again, another foul against Morgan Babb.
Yeah.
And look at that bench getting fired up just to Ava's point there.
On the lead down to 16. If my math is correct. Olivet looking for a run. They probably need a couple of three-pointers. They're 5 for 22 so far. The missed free throw there. Bulldogs again, and it's going to be a held ball. Possession resides with Olivet.
Watch out for these Comets, man. They may be down pretty big on the scoreboard, but I think there's just enough time on the clock for Olivet to, at least get back into this game and make it very interesting.
Yeah, like Ava was saying, Peter Sabiti now Lord with the three, can't connect. They're at Adrian College's senior night. They want to spoil the party, right? Last time they were here last season, it went down to triple overtime back in December of 2024. So they know they have the players that can do it, but they just need to make it happen. Lish for the three, can't get it, but there to make the offensive rebound is McElroy. First time we've seen her in the game. McElroy now swings it around. Lish slowly step through move, gets it inside and score it.
Man, pretty scoring move there from Lish. That offensive possession was looking a little rough there, just not much movement going around, but Lish says, hold on, guys, I got it. I'll get this bucket.
Free throw line extended. Repkowski now top of the key for Lord. Seen her all over the court here tonight. Pull up short. No good on the jump shot.
Ava Lord really been the engine to this Olivet offense. Every time that offense goes in a scoring drought, they're looking at number 0 to get one to the bottom of the basket for them.
Lish off of the wing. Back to Moorhead up top. Surveying the court. 15 on the clock. Gets it inside for Licks. Puts it up and in.
How about Aubrey Ix there getting the nice feed from Lish. That Lish to Ix connection been so good all year, and for the last home game of the year, they make sure to add another one.
Repkowski in the corner. Gets enough space, so she throws it up. No good, and Moorhead comes down with the board. Dribbles past one defender, but Guzman is there to cut her off. And again, now McElroy. Bounce pass, short corner for Ix. Bumps, bounce pass inside for Lish, backs to Ix, pump fake, gets inside, and a call. There's a block.
Ooh, a lot of contact on the floor there. Aubrey Ix with a full head of steam off the pump fake at the charity stripe. Just kind of put that head down, and she was trying to buy a bucket there. See, Ciro's a nice pump fake, then just lowers the shoulder right into the defender. Get yourself on the line. Physical play there by Sticks.
Oh, yeah, you could see Reese Guzman after that, the grimace on her face down there on the baseline, just in some pain. So she heads to the bench. No, she's still out there.
Now, I'll tell you what, Nate, I did get cut from the 7th grade basketball team, but I have been in many collisions in my life. That cannot feel good.
Whenever you're meeting someone full speed down below the rim, it just can't feel good. I feel for you there, Remy. The lead back up to 21 now. 5:47 left to go. Fourth quarter. Lord, pull up Jay again. Too strong. Rebound finds its hands into the hands of McElroy. Now Schultz. McElroy and Moorhead. Back to Lish. Pump fake, drives inside, nearly lost it. Goes in there again, throws it up, no good. A little strong, couldn't hit anything. Now Woodbeck. Dribbling past McElroy. A little step back, gets inside. Now a short corner shot from Bush, no good. Schultz with the board, gives it off to Moorhead out in transition. Don't got the numbers though, so they slow down. Get it off to Lish. Lish really hasn't been looking to shoot here, but Ix on the other side gets the go.
And nice bucket there from Ix. But I'm more focused on the scores table right now as Moorhead almost makes a nice play. But speaking of the scores table, that's Morgan Babb checking back into this game for perhaps the final time here at the Merlot. So after the nice bucket from Ix, Bulldogs lead it by 23, under 5 to play. You're watching Bulldog basketball here on Adrian College TV.
Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest by U.S. News and World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1:15 faculty to student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College.
And Adrian, Michigan, both hockey teams, men's and women's NCAA, are in action, hosting the first round of the conference playoffs, NCHA conference playoffs for the men's. It's the Harris Cup. And that'll be on Friday at 2 o'clock Eastern time, and well as Saturday. They will take on Lake Forest, the Foresters, as there's Ava Lord hitting the three-pointer. And then for the women's hockey, they take on Trine University and their quest to win the Slots Cup championship. Both teams won the regular season. That's why they'll be hosting. So a lot of hockey action coming up here. Playoff hockey on the docket on ACTV. Lead is 20 here for the Bulldogs. McElroy now over to Babb. Under 10 to go on the shot clock. Got to get something going. Ix drives left, spins, and runs right into Lord, who takes it away. Stops and gives it off for Woodbeck. Back to Lord. She's going to put that up. You bet.
Man, how about Ava Lord? That's her fourth three-pointer of the game. Over 20 points now at 21. And Sam Miller says, well, I've had enough of that. I want to talk about this defense. 70-53, 4:05 to play here from the Merlot. You're watching women's basketball here on Adrian College TV.
I'm a special ed social worker.
And I'm a third-year public affairs major.
I'm an action filmmaker.
I'm a recent graduate from Michigan State University.
I'm an underwater cinematographer.
So I didn't really decide I wanted to become a pilot till after college.
Well, Ava Lord doing everything in her power to bring the Comets back into this one. She's got 22 points and 5 3-pointers. on the night, all in 25 minutes, along with 4 steals, and that was how she got the bucket off of that last possession.
Yeah, perimeter shooting just has not been there for this Olivet team outside of Lord. Looking at the other totals, 0 for 6, 0 for 2, 0 for 3, 1 for 3, 1 for 4. So pretty much no one doing anything from the perimeter besides for Lord. I give credit to her. She's making do with what she has right now.
McElroy gets her own miss, throws it back up, and then Babb cleans it up with the rebound. Lead back up to 19. Sorry, go ahead, Remy.
All right, Morgan Babb playing in her last game, of course, in the Marilat Sport and Fitness Center right now. Now, she's given a lot to this program over the last few years. Sam Miller's had a lot of high praise for her. And speaking of Sam Miller, we will be hearing from him at the end of this game. Shall the Bulldogs hold on here?
We'll hear from Sam Miller and as well from a player. We'll see if it's going to be Babb or maybe one of the other seniors.
It was off the offensive rebound. That's what Babb does well. Cleans up the glass, puts it right back up.
Well, Olivet will regain possession off of the travel from McElroy. 20 seconds on the clock. They would call it an uninterrupted possession. And rip it right out of the hands did McElroy, making up for that travel. Now Tierman thought about shooting it, or at least the crowd wanted her to shoot it. Poked away again. Here comes Olivet. Down the paint, Bush throws it up, gets the foul called.
Well, this one's going to be going against Tierman, and thank goodness for this crowd that it wasn't against Morgan Babb. Right away, you saw Tierman throwing the hands up like, yep, I'm the one that did it. See, in transition, ended up with Bush. Tierman just a little bit too much contact there. It's also the foul.
Caught it with the body. First one is good from Kaylee Bush. Under 3 minutes to play here. 18 points is the lead for Adrian College. And it connects on the second one. Going back to what Ava said earlier with Sam Miller, really they're trying to play their pace. They're letting Olivet kind of take what they want at this point with the full court pressure they've been providing within the last couple of quarters here. They've kind of rushed the Bulldogs a lot. They haven't really gotten a whole lot of offensive sets going. Into the kick. Tierman for the corner. It's good. Battles at home.
Man, we've seen Tierman take a lot of shots here in this one, especially those corner threes. That's her spot so far on this one. 2 for 5 in the 2 she's made. Absolute beauties, putting that spark back in the Bulldogs.
Here's Guzman, now back to Lord. Gets the pick and pop. And boy, does she have a good stroke or what?
Man, one of the more prolific scorers I've seen for any MIAA women's player this season. She just knows where to get to, gets to it, and has that clean stroke to put it through.
Hicks a little too strong, gets her own rebound, puts it back up, and finishes.
Well, we talked about Morgan Babb getting the offensive rebounds, but Aubrey Hicks doing the same exact thing there. Gets a decent look, and then gets the own rebound and puts it right back in for 2.
Too strong in the pass from Maurice Guzman. Turnover for the Comets.
Looking at this Aubrey Hicks play once again, pushing the tempo on the offensive side, getting the own miss, navigating through a lot of traffic in the paint there and putting it back up.
And just not giving up on the play despite an ugly first shot. We got all 4 seniors in here, plus Emma McElroy. A foul against Olivet's Alexis Woodbeck.
Yeah, under 2 minutes to play, 20-point deficit for these Comets. It's going to take, well, I don't know if I believe in miracles, but it's going to take something pretty close to one if the Comets want to get back in.
McElroy from deep, can't connect. Rebound off to the fingertips of Lander. She saves it. Now kicks it back out. Here's Lord in transition. Hesitates, spins, kicks it out. 3 from Burtis. Short rebound to Leinerth. Back to McElroy. Now Babb. Oh, I thought she was going to let one fly there.
She's got to get one more. She has to get one more before this one's over.
Sam Miller going to call timeout just for the subs. And it's going to be for 2 of the seniors. Number 21, Jenna Tierman, and number 24, Darby Leinerth. So they get their standing ovation. And just a couple more possessions before Ix and Babb take a seat as well.
Yeah, it's a well-deserved ovation from them. Yeah, we haven't spoken a ton about Tierman, just hasn't really seen the floor a ton this year, but certainly a leader behind the scenes. You see the replacements for Hicks and Babb getting ready to come out as well.
Bustle from the NCAA logo, cash!
Well, you're seeing the Adrian College past and future collide. You're seeing these seniors walk off the court while these freshmen keeping everything alive here.
Woodbeck in the corner. Things have quieted down a lot here drastically. And as the good from Guzman, and another timeout here for Miller just for the subs. 1:01 to play as the seniors Morgan Babb and Aubrey Hicks take a seat and walk off the court for the last time here at the Merrillack.
I'm sure this is an emotional moment for both of them. You see the embrace. These two, they've been on the same team for a while now, and they've really been that dynamic duo in this Bulldog front court. Well, they do play one more game against Albion to round out the season. This is the last time on their home court.
And it's just a really emotional scene for both of those players, obviously coming in here and playing a lot. I mean, the last couple of years, they've really been very present here, and we'll speak to one or two of them after the break. Ava will get an interview with them. Ava Aker, that is. There's a couple of Avas here in this game. Jump ball goes the Bulldogs' way when 31.9 seconds to play, fourth quarter. Just about wrapping things up here. 80-59, Adrian College leads it. McElroy on the wing. Dishes it out now there for McCullough. And nearly stolen away. Comes back here for Caitlin Otto. Bustle, 10 on the clock. Gonna have to put something up. Gives it off McElroy. Drives baseline and denied by the Comets Woodbeck. 2 seconds and one, and that is the game. Bulldogs win it 80-59.
Yeah, just an all-around effort from Adrian today. Looking at the scoring numbers, they have 3 players in double figures. Aubrey Hicks led the way with 16 in this one. Sophia Bustle hit 4 threes en route to a 14-point performance. Asha Moorhead added 13 points, 5 assists as well. Morgan Babb, another highlight of this game, at 7 points in this game, 5 rebounds, 3 of them offensive, and added along 4 assists.
Just a really good all-around effort there from Adrian College. We'll focus a little bit here on Olivet to start. Ava Lord, I mean, the clear number 1 pick there for Olivet. 24 points on 5 3-pointers, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 4 steals, all that in 29 minutes. So Olivet, a really good showing here. They got one more game back at home. And then we'll take a peek here for Adrian College. Like you said, I mean, an all-around effort. Great jobs from all the players. Who else did you like in this game? Both sides.
Well, we've already talked about Ava Lord a good amount, but I really like Reese Gosman in this one. Now 6 for 11 from the field, 0 for 2 from 3, but added 7 rebounds, 2 assists. Stat sheet stuffer in this one, 12 points, 7 and 5. Certainly a nice performance from her today.
Yeah, nice performance from her. And for more on Adrian College performance, Ava Aker is sitting down there with Morgan Babb, and we're going to get to that in just a moment. But other than that, Morgan Babb, 7 points, and just a really good job. Ava, you got Morgan Babb. Go ahead.
Hey, as a senior tonight, what went through your mind as you stepped on this court for the last time?
Yeah, I was a little sad, to be honest, just because I knew this was my last time being on this court. But I'm glad that my teammates were there for me. They're cheering me on every possession, so I just love them so much.
So how did your teammates put you in a position to succeed tonight?
Well, a lot of times, I'm not going to lie, they look for me for the ball, but today I passed the ball a lot and saw my teammates when they were open, and they finished it for me, so that was awesome.
What does your team mean to you?
What does my team mean to me? Well, they're family. I mean, we created a really strong bond this year, and I love every single one of those ladies.
Perfect. Thank you. Back up to you guys.
Thank you, Ava. Morgan Babb finishes with 7 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Like you said, she really passed the ball around, 1 steal, and had the 4 fouls. Luckily, she didn't foul out. But as we move down, we're going to look back to Ava here with Aubrey Hicks.
Okay, looking back at your journey here, what makes you this proud of this group that you play with today?
Well, coming in this year, it's only our second year with our new coach, so
we're still learning, and all my teammates that came in this year just worked so hard, and honestly we have really great chemistry, so it's just great stepping on the floor with them for the final time.
What does a win say about this group?
Well, I mean, honestly, this year it wasn't exactly what we wanted, but it just shows that we can persevere. And even though we've been coming off a couple losses, we still want this. We're still going to play tough the entire game and come out with a win.
How did it feel stepping onto this court one last time with all of your best friends?
It was so surreal. It didn't feel like it at first, but coming off the court for the last time, it really hit me that I've been here for 4 years, and that was my last time. But just being here with my team made it amazing.
Thank you. Back up to you guys.
Thank you, Ava. Aubrey Ix finishes with 16 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 steals. All that in 30 minutes. The team leading 16 points. A really good job here by the Bulldogs just all around. Remy, what else you got?
You know, I don't know if I'm the only one that got a little emotional from those interviews there. You know, 2 players who have really just been the foundations of this team for, a few years now. And, Ix alluded to it. The season did not go the way that this team wanted, but that doesn't mean there's not hope for the way things are going, for the rest of the next couple of years for this team. We spoke so much this game about the young players colliding with those seniors as they walk off the court. So in a way, it kind of symbolizes the passing of the torch moment and makes me excited for the next few years of Bulldog basketball.
Yeah, I certainly am excited next year. I mean, we're going to have a couple of great players coming back. We got Ava Schultz, Hannah Lish, along there with Ashlyn Moorhead and Sophia Bussell, just really good guards that are coming back, and we're going to see a lot of offensive firepower coming back as well. And then obviously University of Olivet Comets, they got a really young squad, only a couple of seniors there. One of them was Kinsley Hatfield. It was one of the main seniors, but I mean, Ava Lord, a freshman, she's going to be one to watch here in the MIAA play for the next couple of years.
Oh, absolutely. When we see her come to Adrian next year, we'll certainly have her name circled on our roster sheet. Excited to see her development.
Well, and that's going to do it here from the Mayor Sport and Fitness Center. Final score, Adrian College 80, the University of Olivet 59. From all of us here at ACTV, Ava Aker, Remington Gilniak, and I am Nathan Lindner. So long, everybody.